Hello, wow, I've just got this, the Nest Wi-Fi Pro, which is an upgrade to the Nest Wi-Fi, which you can probably see just around there. This is Wi-Fi 6E, whereas the old one was, I guess it was the old Wi-Fi 5. Let's have a look. There it is, shiny. The old one was matte. This one, glossy. So does that mean it's going to be a bit of a fingerprint magnet? We shall see. What else is in the box? It does look nice. What have we got on the back? Two Ethernet ports, one for the internet coming in, and only one for it going out. But obviously, it's really designed for Wi-Fi. Quite fancy packaging. Quite nice. Ooh, I'm sure it's 70% recycled or whatever they normally say. What's in here? Charger, barrel sockets, and not USB-C charged. And in here, a flat network cable, similar to the ones that you get with Sonos devices. Quite nice, quite nice. What I'm not sure is how you're going to replace your existing device. It's going to be a pain. I'm guessing you're going to have to remove the old one and then just set up the new one from scratch. Let's see what they look like side by side. So here's the old one, here's the new one. Bit bigger, bit taller, bit thinner, more ovally shaped, whereas the other one's round. Same connections in the old one, look. Very similar all around, except this, I prefer the matte finish, I must admit. I mean, this one is a nice shape. I just wish it wasn't glossy. But wait, what are you going to do? So I was just looking at specs. 120 meters squared, 120 meters squared. So I'm not sure why I'm upgrading. Just because it said Pro. But let's see if it's actually improves your internet. This theoretical throughput for the old one is about 1 gig. Whereas this one's 4, but obviously if your internet speed is way below that, then that's irrelevant unless you're doing a lot of stuff locally. My internet speed is maybe 60 down, 10 up, so will I see a difference? What I've done is I've done a quick speed test on the old one and we'll compare it to the new one, see if it's made any difference. If you do a lot of stuff over your network, a lot of copying large files between the two over Wi-Fi, then maybe you will notice a difference with the big one. Assuming, of course, you have a Wi-Fi 6 device. Let's look at setup. So what do we have to do? We have to factory reset this network. This will get rid of it. Goodbye. Right, so that's the Wi-Fi gone. So now Google Home has no Wi-Fi. How will it survive? Let's see what we have to do. So I've just removed it. So I assume that means I can just unplug this and unplug this, which connects to the modem. I've just noticed it's the same cable. Well, it certainly looks like the same cable. Same flat one that came with a new one. This is with the old one. So I'm just going to use the existing one. I don't see any reason why not. Plug that into the internet. I'm going to try using the same. Oh no, the power is different. Let's get the old one out. Put the new one in. Okay, here's the new barrel. Slightly thicker than the old one. Who knows why? Let's plug it in. Now, are there any lights? Similar status lights to the old one, I'm guessing. So we just need to wait for that to boot up. Oh no, don't tell me it doesn't fit. Oh no, it doesn't fit. So you need to keep this in mind if you're upgrading. I'm going to have to put it on top now because it's not quite tall enough to fit in this little shelfy bit here. Unless I have on its side, which looks ridiculous. Okay, well, for now, let's put it up there. So, coming back to the Google Home app, hopefully now we should see it asking to be set up. I don't know how long it will take to turn off. So this is the Thread router. That's the main reason I got it, because it's a Matter device and it's a Thread router. So it will control, or a Matter router, I don't know which way around it is, it's very confusing. It will control all Matter devices at some point. I don't think there are any really out yet, except for the actual routers themselves. no light bulbs that I know of or any other devices, but I mean, Matter's only been released about a month or so, so they will come soon enough. Set up 4 devices. Let's have a look. Nest Wi-Fi Pro, here we go. Camera permission, scan, yeah. So I'm guessing you need to scan a QR code. Where is it then? It must be on the bottom, yeah. Pretty painless so far. WAN settings are incorrect. Oh, please update them. Oh no. Now I need to know my PPPoE settings. Let's have a look. Applying WAN settings. I've guessed at the password, to be honest, because it's not set up as DHCP. The modem's set up as a bridge essentially, so everything is being done through the Nest Pro. But I'm not sure of the settings. Let's see if this is right. Home app wants to use a temporary Wi-Fi network. Oh, it looks like that was right. Where is this device? It's in the living room. Next. Create a Wi-Fi name. I'm just going to call it Nest because that was what the old one was called, so hopefully we can just use the same old Wi-Fi name and password. Let me just hide this. Creating a Wi-Fi network. We're getting there. Well, let's hope the actual Wi-Fi works. Checking for updates. Well, there is an update. Let's leave this to go. So here they are sat next to each other. New one, old one. Old one. It's a lot lighter. It doesn't feel as nice, but it has got a nice matte look. New one, a lot heavier. Feels better quality, but has that glossy look that I don't like. And if you see the height difference, that can cause some issues on some shelves, as it has done for me. The old one went down here. New one doesn't fit, so it's going to have to live up here from now on, which is, I mean, in terms of wireless, it's probably for the best that it's not underneath this metal railing, but I would have still preferred it to be under there. So what is the difference then? It looks the same to me as the old one. I can't see any new settings, so all the settings look exactly the same. You've even got preferred activities with gaming, includes Stadia, which is, I think it's gone now, isn't it, or it's going soon. So that's not being updated. I'm assuming that's coming out soon. Everything else looks the same. Notification settings there, everything looks the same. So what do you get new with it? Well, you get, it's a Matter thread router. It's Wi-Fi 6, so it should be a bit faster. Your family Wi-Fi, if you set that up on your previous one, that's gone. That's not saved to the Google Home, it's saved to the device itself, so that all needs setting up again. Bit of a pain, same with your guest network. So all in all, although the installation was fine, it would have been nice if it migrated all your settings with it. It didn't do that. I suppose the last step now is to look at speeds to see if it's made any difference at all. Alright, so I'm in the room where I did speed test with the old Wi-Fi. Let's compare it to the new Wi-Fi. Just using the speed test app. Oh, hello. Well, as you can see, the old test results are on screen, and these are the new ones. I'll skip ahead to do all 3, and then we'll have a look at both. Going off the first one, it looks like the download speed is basically the same, but the upload speed is a lot better. Whether or not that's anything to do with the router itself or just the time of day, because I did do the other one this morning and this one now, though it is prime time, 6 PM now, so I think if anything the upload speed will be better. So that's a good sign. Let's have a look at the full results. So there you have it. Should you upgrade to something that is a thread router, so that means you're supporting Matter devices that aren't out yet, or should you just stick with what you've got and get very similar speeds, although the upload speeds do seem much improved with the new one, but I don't know if that's just, the speed test app being a bit rubbish, who knows. It's a bit taller, it's about twice the price, supports Wi-Fi 6, it supports Thread. If that takes your fancy, then yes, go for it. Will I notice any difference day to day at this time? No. That might change in the future when I get some Matter devices. Having said that, the Nest Hub 2, the little display, that's a Matter thread router anyway, so you wouldn't even need this for that reason if you have other thread router devices in your home. I wish it wasn't quite as tall so it would fit in the shelf. Apart from that, you know, it seems fine.